Oh, hello, you genetically engineered bags of protoplasm in his eyes, however she won't. Come at you for another Transformers transformation review thingy. Yes, we're doing the Jurassic Park X Transformers set with Tyrannicon Rex and Autobot JP93. Silly name, silly name, silly name. But, you know, Jurassic Park 1993, that's when the film came out. 30 years ago. Yes, and we, as you can see, you get JP93 there, and you get the Rexy herself, Tyrannocon Rex. Even though she's technically female, so should be Tyrannocon Regina, but there we go. As you can see, it's set out very much like the famous scene in the movie where it bursts through the paddock, attacks the kids in that truck, and then goes after Grant and Malcolm in that one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The set's done. The box is done like I say, a recreation of that scene, which is really cool actually. Transformers. On the side, you've got the Danger High Voltage sign, Jurassic Park, authentic Transformers, and if you open this flap up as well, you get Mr. DNA, which is really cool. I didn't notice that until recently. And on the inside packaging, you get like fossils on the side there, which is really cool. It's a really nice set, this. My dad got me it for Christmas last year. Then we got a big thing there, a big footprint. And then it's officially licensed by Ford as well, so it's definitely, and you can free QR code there if you want to play. Yes. And then you get, in 17,000 languages, but you get Tyrannicon Rex is loose. Repeat, Tyrannicon Rex is loose. Do not panic. Don't panic. Well, do you know what? I'll pause it there. Pause the video if you want to read it, but there you go. And same on that side as well. I don't think you get Mr. DNA in this side. How do you? Oh, you do, yeah. You get it both sides, which is pretty cool. So that's just for the packaging. And then on the bottom, you can see I opened it up already. I just want to show you the bottom. You get Jurassic Park number 4, and then sort of the license plate that's splashed in the mud there, and some legal flesh, blah 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 blah. So, without further ado, let's get this open and we'll take a closer look, shall we? Ooh, there we go. And there they are out of the packaging. So we have Tyrannicon Rex and we have JP93. Yes. So, do you know what? We'll talk about this guy first. But they scale really nice together. But we'll talk about JP93 first. So we'll just move Rexy out of the way just for now. And he's very nice. He's exactly what the car is in Jurassic Park. They've actually released another set, which is the gas jeep and the Dilophosaurus. Sorry, you do get a gun. I should have put that on already, but I forgot. We'll put it there just for now. So you got weapon storage. We'll talk about that in a moment when I can get it on. Doesn't want to play because I'm on camera. There we are. Anyway, so yeah, so it's a nice representation of a Ford Explorer. There is a toy hack set for this, which is on the list. But right now, I just can't afford to buy anything. Saving up for TF Nation and So this is actually the one that Grant and Malcolm are in the film. The one that gets pushed over the edge because it's the number 4. So we'll have a look. It rolls really nicely, really well. Which is pretty cool. So we'll take a look at some of the details there. You got Jurassic Park on the side. You got this sort of green and red sort of lizardy thing going on. You've got the Jurassic Park logo there. Focus, come on. Let's zoom that in so you can see it better. So you got Jurassic Park, and then on the front you've got the Jurassic Park logo. You got some nice real-world details of the Explorer. You got a winch on the front there. Some nice lights picked out. You got, like I say, you got the 04 there. On the back you have a space for a Ford logo, but no sticker. Toy Hacks do one. And on there it does say Explorer 4-wheel drive. I think that's what it says. XLT, sorry. Yeah, which is pretty cool. And you get like the hatchback open door there. You get some windscreen there. You got the clear windshield, but it's sort of it's smoky, which is pretty cool. You got Jurassic Park on this side, 04 again on that side. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. But yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I'm really liking these crossovers they're doing. I can't wait to get the other Jurassic Park set. Because you get the Jeep, like I say, the Jeep and the Dilophosaurus. Although I'd like, well, I was just thinking the other day you could do the helicopter on the Velociraptor would be a good one to do. But yeah, there you go. So anyway, and then there's Lost World as well. I mean, say we're on about the film, there's some cool vehicles in that you could do, and some of the dinosaurs as well. So anyway, I'm digressing. We're talking about this today. So to transform it, what do we do? Well, firstly, we'll just take the gun off the bottom. We'll have a look at the gun while we're here. It's done like a shotgun, which is very nice, which will come into play in a little bit. But yeah, it's like a shotgun. You got the pump there, and it's just decided it wants to rain, which is nice. Yeah, so if you can hear the rain, it's the rain. So to transform it, what do we do? Right, so basically we just disconnect this at the top there and just rotate it out of the way. We so you disconnect the doors like that, and it's just one of these. It's sort of, you got to get things loose before everything moves. So then you just separate what will become the legs like that, and then you just rotate these down thus, and then you rotate these underneath, and they're done. And then you come to the front. Let's give you some room to see what I'm doing. There we are. So what do we do now is you just take this section, flip it up like that, take that up, come under here, rotate these out, which will become his arms. You just connect them thus, and just, didn't even see what I did there, sorry. Because I am an idiot. Let's just transform him back really quickly so you can see what I'm doing. Because bad YouTuber bad. It's a visual medium. Yes. Right, there we are. So we was at this position, weren't we? So we just push that up like that. So we reach into there, pull this up like so. Reach underneath here, and then we rotate what will become his arms out, thus, like that. And they've got a nice satisfying click, like that. And then you just position that down. It doesn't actually click in. It just fits frictions into this slot there, which it stays, but it's a bit loose, if you know what I mean. This Jurassic Park bit comes back down like that. Up and out the doors. You just position out his hands, reach under here, pull out his fists, and his other fist, like so. And then you just separate his legs. Got to do that. Then you come to the back, you get this bit here, and then you rotate. Again, you've got a peg and port system going on there, and thus. And there he is in his robot mode, and he looks really fucking cool. Except that won't stay on there for some reason. And there he is. Very cool indeed. Now, just before I get into everything, this would make an excellent Legacy Armada Red Alert. This mould, because it's a brand new mould. It hasn't been used for anything else. Just saying, Hasbro. So yeah, he's pretty cool. So, in terms of articulation then, his head will rotate. It won't rotate 360 degrees because it's hindered by this kibble here, but it's on a ball joint, so you can rotate him around. You can move left and right a little bit, and up and down just a touch as well. Arms will rotate 360 degrees, but they are hindered by the kibble. They can move out as well, so they can get in and out movement. Rotate on the ball joint, that is his elbow, and he can move in and out as well. Nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist, but his legs can kick forward, kick back. They're on universal joint, in and out. Rotation at the top of the thigh, bend at the knees, you can get quite nice movement. And his feet, you can tilt out a little bit. No up and down movement, unfortunately, but, you know, it's pretty cool. And he does get his gun. We've had a look at that, the shotgun. Although he can't use it with two hands. It's a bit of a shame. So you can't give him, like, you know, his auto pump sort of mode, you know. But there you go. He's really cool. Let's take a closer look at his bonds, because he is modelled after Muldoon, the safari guy. And so he's wearing sunglasses as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got his cowboy hat on, which is a really nice touch. Yeah, it does look like Muldoon. He's the one that goes, clever girl, you know, that guy. But it's really cool. I really do like it. It does capture his face very well. I do like the fact that he's got sunglasses on, which makes him just that much cooler. And his cowboy hat sort of part of his head, you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so let's move him out of the way there. Come on, stand you up and we'll zoom out. Yeah, he's really cool. I do dig this guy. We'll straighten him up there, yeah. And he fits in with your legacy figures really nicely, you know. Currently, he was on display with I had the DeLorean there and the Ecto one there. I want more crossovers, please. Yeah, I mean, there's hundreds you could do. You could do the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard, Kit from Knight Rider, you could do Car from Knight Rider, Airwolf, Automan's car, the Enterprise D, the A-Team van. You know, so if you're looking for 80s vehicles, there's tons. BJ and the Bear, you know. So there's tons of vehicles they could do. They'll do 80s and 90s stuff. And that still won't fit in there. I don't know why. Come on. There we are. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, I forgot to mention the fact that he's got a spotlight there and he's got wing mirrors on each side. So there he is. So we'll take a look at Rexy herself. Just give us a second. I should be cutting this bit out. And there is Rexy in her T-Rex mode. Let's zoom her in. There we are. And there's Rexy in her T-Rex mode, and she looks really cool. Tyrannocon Rex, I'm calling her Rexy, because that's what they called her in the production crew called her. Or Sue is the largest T-Rex ever found. And it was female as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's basically the Beast Wars... I can't speak today. The Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron mould. There are some minor changes, but this is painted up to look like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Obviously, it's that set, but it's pretty cool. Although my tail doesn't want to stick up very well. Go on, stay up there. It's twat there. It does have some articulation in this mode. His teeny little chicken wings can move up. Hair chicken wings, rather. They're on a ball joint, so they can rotate 360 degrees, move in and out, but the T-Rex arms are not going to do much. His hair head, you can open the jaw and you can make it wide like that. You do have a belouche point in there, but I haven't got any to hand, I don't think. Let me just double check. No, unfortunately, no belouching for you. Oh, no, wait, no, I do have a belouche. I do have a little belouche. That should fit in there, and you get a belouche, like that. The head will move up and down as well. You can move left and right, so you get some good moves out of it. Let's look at the face. That is a really good face sculpt, isn't it? Excellent, yes. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I mean, one thing I will say about the mould is it is split up with all these panel lines, but, you can't... You've got to expect that. You can't complain, oh, it's shit because it's got these panel lines. It's a fucking transformer, not a dinosaur toy, Legs can, the tail can move, but legs can rotate back and forth like that. They can bend at the knee, and they can bend at the foot as well, rotate at the knee as well. You don't get any in and out motion, but that's more for the for T-Rex mode. Tail can move back and forward like that, and you can waggle this part as well, but for some reason mine don't want to stay upright. So let's transform it, shall we? As it wants to do it already. Right, so basically it's one of those that you just get things out of the way again. I've done a lot of those recently, so just get the legs out of the way just for now. And then it's just a case of opening panels. So you open all this lot, extend this out, rotate this up, and then this whole section rotates. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It rotates round like that. You get what will become the legs, and then you just sort of push them in. They're on like a concertina joint. But this one is really stiff. Compared to Megatron, there you go. Megatron's fairly easy to do, but this one is really difficult, and then you just force them out. And there's a lot of sharp parts So you just kind of get it. Oh, come on. Come on. You just kind of, just got to get it right. There we go. That's it. Push it in. There we go. Now the feet are done. So now it's just a case of making the whole kibble at the top into something. So you rotate this whole section up, rotate this up, which will become the chest, and then you just fit it over this bit like that. It should click in. There we go. Rotate the head. I should have done the head first, but there we are, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, you've got to, there you go, you've got to rotate the head up to give it some space, and then click it back down. Then you take the kibble at the back here, you fold it back as far as it'll go, and then you fold it in like that. Same for this side, or it's already done. Fold that down, rotate this up, and underneath here you've got a hook just there, and it hooks onto this bit here. You can see a little tab there. So you just hook that on, and I like to rotate these down, just get them out of the way, and rotate the arms up a little bit, thus. So you just got to get these out of the way. Then we rotate this arm around like that, and that becomes one of the hands. And then this side, you rotate it around like that. Open these out thus. Same for this side. Open this out like that. Yeah, like that. Then you rotate this in like that, and then you rotate that down. And you rotate that in like that. Rotate that down. And there is Tyrannicon Rex. Oh no, wait, forgot. You take these side of the leg, rotate them up like that, and become sort of leg guns. Yes, and there is Tyrannocon Rex in her robot mode, and she looks fucking cool. She really does. Very Grimlocky, if I'm honest. I'm sure they're going to do a Beast Wars version of Grimlock with this mould at some point. They have done T-Rex as well, you know, the Beast Machines T-Rex. So let's have a look at the head. The head sculpts a bit, it's all black, it works, but because it's shiny, some of the details get lost, you know? It's on a ball joint, it will rotate 360 degrees, and you can look up and look down, but it is a bit loose and tight at the same time. So it's tight like that, but then it becomes really loose. It's a bit weird. So yeah, so we've had a look at the hood. In terms of articulation, you can rotate 360 at the shoulders, but that's really tight. You can move in and out, bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist there, but you can move it up. I suppose you can put a gun in there, but I don't think any gun's going to fit. You can rotate the claw in and out, because in the original toy, this was a gimmick. You could pull it back and forth and it would slam shut. And you can rotate that bit of the tail up and down. And yeah, you got a twist at the bicep. This side, you got a twist at the bicep. It'll rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. It can move in and out. You can rotate it in and out, I guess, the elbow or the neck. Is that a neck or an elbow? You decide. And then you can move the jaw up and down. A hand or head, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, you can rotate out the waist, or rather top part of just at the abs there. It's an ab rotation rather than a waist rotation. Legs can kick forward, kick backwards, rotate about there, but they are hindered by that kibble. But I mean, I suppose you could move that around to get a better, you know, leg kick if you wanted. She can bend at the knee, rotate at the knee joint, and the feet can move up and down as well. Yes, very good set, actually. I'll just bring in Megatron. Yes, as you can see, exactly the same mould. The only retooling it's got is a different head. I will do this guy at some point. Excellent, yes. You better, or I shall come for you. Yes. All right, Megatron, go away. So we'll bring them back in together. And they do look really well together, I must admit. You know, like I said, there is a toy hack set for this, which is on the list. I'm not going to go into details with it because I want to do it as a video. So yeah, very good. Should you get this set? Yes, I think you should. You can get it reasonably cheap now. So I think this set to buy back in the day was like 80 quid. But you know, we didn't pay near enough of that. I think In Demand had it for, I think he went down to 40 quid, I think 39.99. So if you can pick it up cheap, get it. Yeah, you really should. It's a really cool set. Because if you're a Jurassic Park fan, it sits in that area as well, you know, so you got something a bit different. But yeah, so that's me. That's JP93. That's Tyrannicon Rex. I've been Sam with SG1, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. And if you're in a position to help out the channel, I've got some cool rewards over at my Patreon just here. And a big shout out to all my patrons who have helped me out over the years. It means a lot. And check out my other Transformers reviews, which will be here. Yes, so thanks for watching, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.